I'm here today with a foundation first impression. I'm so excited. I love Natasha Denona foundations. I'm not like huge on the eyeshadows. I know I'm in like the minority there, but her foundations are phenomenal. I have a review on the Foundation X foundation. I may have one on the Glow one as well, but the Foundation X mixed with the La Mer is what I wore on my wedding day, and I just love those foundations. I mix the Glow and the X foundation all the time. It is probably in my top 3 favorite foundation combinations. It's so good. But when I saw that she was coming out with another foundation, I was like, sign me up. I want to get it. This is the Transformatte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. It comes in 35 shades, I believe. It's $45. You do get almost 1 fluid ounce, 0.94 fluid ounces. It's supposed to vanish the look of pores, be matte, comfortable wear, medium to full coverage, and yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on too much because I do tell you a little bit about the product while I apply it. But if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie. I hope you enjoy this video. Obviously, I'm wearing this foundation right now, so I'm gonna show you how it applies, how it works throughout the day, how concealer and powder products and all of that apply over. So yeah, without further ado, don't forget to subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into the first impressions. So I'm going to prep my skin. I did use a little bit of my Marc Jacobs like coconut primer, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this Tatcha one just in the center of my face. You don't need very much at all. I basically just kind of go like this and then blend it in. So the Natasha Denona Transformatte Foundation. I'm the shade 40N Light Medium Neutral. It says give it a good shaky shake. It says it's a full coverage foundation. It's good for oily combo, dry, normal, sensitive skin. It's matte, medium to high coverage matte foundation. It is a pore vanishing matte foundation that transforms the appearance of uneven skin textures, creating flawless, smooth looking skin that is Star Botanic extract ingredient pore reductal. No parabens and 35 shades. So it's a pretty good shade range. Comes in a little squeezy tube like this, and then it has a pump on the end. And the shade 40 in the, what is it? The Glow foundation and the X foundation, like I just love the tone of that so much. So that is what I went with here for this foundation too. Might be a little bit dark because my self tanner has kind of worn off, but we'll make it work. If you're curious what's on my eyes, I used a combination of the Norvina palette and that Milani matte palette. It's like only available at Walmart. It's like $15 or so, all matte. I just bought the Milani one and I really like it. It's a really nice drugstore matte palette. Okay, that was one pump. That blended very seamlessly onto the skin. Like that blended so nicely. Do you see that? But it did cover everything up really nicely, and it left a very natural skin finish. I don't find that it's like overly matte. It's not a flat matte, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go in with pump number 2. I'm sure I could probably get away with doing my whole face with 1.5 pumps instead of 2. I love how thin it feels. Like it's a very, very thin feeling on the skin, which I'm all about. That's like my favorite texture of foundation, is something that is very light and thin, and it looks like skin. Like it doesn't have a huge makeup-y look or thick look. And I feel like the coverage is really nice. I have this blemish right here that's taking forever to go away. I think it's because of all of the smoke we've had here from the fires. Our air quality has been horrendous. Air quality has been so bad. You can check like purpleair.com and it will tell you like on the scale your air quality, and 500 is like the worst. And there were a few days that we were like 420. Like very, very toxic air from the smoke, and then obviously the smoke burning many structures and just all the toxins in the air. So my skin has like absolutely freaked out from that. This is beautiful. Yep, my pores look good. It's not accentuating anything. It covered everything really nice. It's not accentuating texture. Let's go in with our concealer. I'm just using my Laura Mercier one, the Fusion that I've been using. It's so good. I like this concealer because it's also very, very thin. I know lots of people love the Shape Tape concealer. It's just so heavy. Like, to me, that concealer just blends out so heavy that it ends up looking very cakey under my eyes and settles into the fine lines, and it just doesn't look cute. My Too Faced Honey. I was gonna put my hair up, but I forgot to bring a clip in here. I wasn't really gonna film a makeup tutorial today, so just decided I wanted to film a first impressions. Okay, and then this is my Heavenly Brush from IT Cosmetics to blend that out. I'm almost done with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. Like, it's pretty much gone. It's getting hard to scrape anything out of it at this point. So I'm just setting, I like to kind of concentrate extra right here because then it helps prevent sunglass marks if you really powder your nose. So I like to get right along, right in there. I'm really liking my eyeshadow look today. I'm gonna use this Makeup Forever bronzer that I have out because I'm trying to finish it. I've pretty much hit pan on it. After doing my declutter, I kind of pulled out some products that I had hit pan on or was close to hitting pan on so that I can kind of try to finish them up. For my blush, this is what's been sitting on my desk. It's Pink Cult. Pretty sure it is discontinued, but it's like one of my favorite blushes. I got it at a CCO. So you might be able to find it on like Mercari or online somewhere if you really like it. It's like a real dusty, muted, soft pink. And the thing I love about it is it doesn't pull red and it doesn't pull orange on me, which is honestly a problem I have with a ton of blushes, pink blushes. When I go to put them on, they pull orange or they pull very red. Go in with a combination of these two bottom shades. And so make sure you tap off all the excess. That's the key. But look at this. Oof, so good. I'm gonna finish up with my face. So far, I think it looks beautiful. My pores look small. I like the color. It is just like a slight bit dark, but it's okay. No fault of the foundation. Gosh, my pores look so good. It just looks like skin. It looks flawless. It definitely is a little bit more matte, so you can add the shine and glow where you want. You definitely could, I'm gonna tone this down just a bit. You definitely can add the glow where you want it, but I think that this foundation looks so nice. I don't even feel like it's like a flat matte. I still feel like I have dimension to my skin even where I didn't highlight, but my pores look flawless. So I'm going to finish up with the rest of my face, check back in a few hours, and we'll see how it's holding up. All right, so I'm back in with a check-in. It is 1:42. I've had this on for about 4 hours, and it's like looking perfect. I went and got a pedicure earlier, so I did a few errands, had sunglasses on. I have 0 sunglass marks, which is awesome because it's 96 degrees out, so it's definitely warm outside, and it just looks perfect. It still looks just as fresh, just as good as when I first put it on. So you can see it just still looks absolutely flawless. I'm obsessed so far. So here we are, 4 hours in. Let's give it a go and see if it lasts a little bit longer. I feel like there's a hair somewhere on my face, but so far so good. Loving it. Everything applied beautifully and easily over it. So we'll check back in probably another 4 or so hours so we can get a good 8 hours in, see how it looks, If I'm lucky, maybe I'll make it to a 10-hour. We'll just have to see. But yeah, so far so good. No breaking up, no settling. It looks just as fresh, just as good as when I first applied it. So I'll check back in a few hours. Back in with the check-in. I just got done eating pizza for dinner. So all my lip product is completely gone. It is now 6:06, so it's been about 8.5 hours, I think. I'm pretty sure we said it was 9:40 was the start time. Anyways, it is looking phenomenal. I had glasses on and sunglasses, and there's like no marks. I haven't touched this up one iota. I haven't blotted. I haven't taken my beauty blender to touch up like you've seen me do in videos before. At check-ins, I've literally done nothing. I have no shine, no breaking up. Even when I ate, it didn't come off around my chin, which I'm so thankful for. I really like the new Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin, but for some reason that one does not want to stay on my chin. But this one stays. I think I like this one even better than the Milk Makeup one and the Matte Velvet. Out of the three, I'd probably pick this one because this one does blur the pores. It lasts all day. It feels like skin. My skin's not tacky. Look at, even my blush and highlight is still on. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks just as good 8.5 hours later as it did when I first put it on. So if you are wanting something long wearing, pore vanishing, has that skin like feel, you know, there's like skin like finishes and then there's like skin like feels. This kind of does both. I feel like maybe if you used a more luminizing, glowy primer underneath, you kind of get more of that skin-like glow, but it feels like skin. It looks like skin. It doesn't look like heavy, cakey makeup. You can't really detect foundation sitting on your skin, which I love. I think this is so good. I am so obsessed. This may be my new favorite foundation. Like, all-time favorite foundation, because it gives me that thin skin like feel. It's lightweight, it's long wearing, it vanishes pores, it doesn't sink into fine lines, it doesn't settle into fine lines, it doesn't accentuate dryness, it covers well without feeling heavy, it doesn't sit on top of the skin. It just is so good. It is so good. So I highly recommend this. This is not sponsored by any means. I purchased this from Sephora. I love this. I might go get another lighter shade so that I have like my tan shade, my fair shade, and then I can mix the two when I'm somewhere in between. I really only try to do that if I really love a foundation or I'm like trying to figure out what my shade match is, but I am obsessed. I think this is so good. If you've tried this, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!